Dinnie, and hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Dinnie deep dive. It's been a minute since the last one I did one of these. Let's start over. Dinnie, and hello everyone, and welcome to yet the second Dinnie deep dive, in which we take a deep dive of one of the local businesses, places, parks, events, people, whoever it might be here in the great state of VA. Today we are in Portsmouth, Virginia at Jeannie's Used Books, home to over 300,000 books in one location. So I'm going to keep the camera off of me for most of this, but we're going to do our best to try to not get people in the shot, because you guys know how I feel about that, because people just want to live their lives and they don't want to be on social media. So I'm just going to calmly, coolly, and collectively show you guys Jeannie's Used Books, the inside, so that you guys have a better understanding as to what it really looks like in there. And in case you didn't believe me that it's home to 300,000 books, it really is. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys exactly where it is in Portsmouth, VA. So we're here at Jeannie's Used Books in Portsmouth, Virginia. So Jeannie's Used Books actually used to be on High Street rather, but now it is over here on Portsmouth Boulevard. You'll see the sign right there pointing you in the right direction. FYI, Jeannie's Used Books is currently open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Make sure you use the correct door. And here we are. Jeannie's Used Books from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So this section right here is actually just the beginning of over 300,000 books in one location. So I'm just going to give you guys a little sneak peek of what it really is like here at Jeannie's Used Books if you come here in person. If you love books, this is the place for you. So it's like, basically, this is a shared space, so it's Jeannie's Used Books as well as a homeschool. So make sure you come to the Jeannie's Used Book side so that you're in the right spot. How can you find it? By seeing the books a day. Very, very easy. So we have exercise, collectibles, National Geographic, large print, true crime, a lot of true crime, dictionaries, guys. We got to get up on our language. Let me tell you, I am a native English speaker and I don't be speaking properly. So you trying to get up on your language? Dictionaries all day, all day. I said over day, all day, every day, right here. English literature, essays, theater, plays, short stories. Poetry, classic hardback. So a lot of diversity over here. Book study, cliff notes. Personal self-help. I'm actually trying to stay away from that section because I spent way too much money on it, and you can see where I am right now. So you're good. Just so much stuff in just the main lobby alone. So I just want you guys to know this section right here is like one of my favorite sections because it is the Christian section. So you can find all sorts of Bibles over there and a bunch of, this is where I found the two books that I actually got from here. Joyce Meyer, always a classic. So if you're looking for Christian stuff, if you're looking for faith stuff, religion stuff, you can find them all over here up on this wall, on this section over here. Another favorite section right here. What does that say? What does that say? Very Virginia. That is why this is another one of my favorite sections, because it's Virginia all day, every day. So if you want like local stuff, aka Virginia stuff, right here, this is the section for you. Paranormal stuff, general fiction. Haven't even mentioned the super reasonable prices. Painting, pottery, arts. This right here, all of this, cookbooks. Entire wall of cookbooks. What is this? Pizza. A book of just straight up pizza recipes. Come on, guys. Anything you can think of that you might need is probably right here at Jeannie's Used Books. This is another one of my favorites that I didn't really want to show you guys because I would love most of these books myself, but foreign languages. So you got a couple of different languages. You have Chinese books, and it's not just like study the language. It's like actually, some of them are actually in that language. So that's honestly a lot better for studying than some of the like learn the language books that are mainly in English. But this is definitely, I always look for a foreign language section wherever I go when there's a bookstore, because like that's where you always find the goodies that have the language themselves being the entirety of that book. Rugs. I think they're called jelly roll rugs, but rugs on rugs on rugs on rugs on rugs on rugs on rugs. So if this is your aesthetic, if this is your style, this is the place to be to get it. Hello Kitty one is my personal favorite. Super cute. If you are a history buff, definitely come to Jeannie's used books, because I don't even think I have time to show you guys the older books that she has, but there's a whole section of books that are dating back to as far back, I think, as 1800s, and that's pretty impressive. So if you're a history buff, definitely stop by here, because there's a lot of like older books here as well. Star Wars, Star Trek people. This is your lane. This is your lane. Oh, Spider-Man. See, I didn't even know that. Those are cute. Okay. Let's focus. So, Star Trek, Star Wars people. She always tries to keep at least some of these in stock. So I can tell you for a fact that this has gone down, the Star Wars section. So definitely hot commodity here if you're into Star Wars or Star Trek. So I'm just, let's talk, because we don't want to get any copyright, anything or another. Let's move away from that. What else do we have, guys? Like, there's just a lot of stuff. So like I said, I'm not going to show you any and everything, but I'm going to show you what I can. I basically mainly wanted to give you guys the idea, the sense of like, when I say over 300,000 books, like I wasn't playing, like it wasn't a joke. Like it was really like, look at this. Not a joke. So that is basically it. I did not show you guys the entirety of the store. There's a little bit more that's not books, but I don't want to get up in anybody's face. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Dinnie Deep Dive. I know it's really awkward. I haven't done this in a while, but as you can tell by me walking through this maze of books on books on books, Jeannie's Used Books in Portsmouth, Virginia is home to over 300,000 books. And so if you are a book lover, this is the place for you. It is a book lover's paradise. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, all I have to say is Dinnie out, and make sure you stop by Jeannie's Used Books in Portsmouth, VA. Dinnie out.